It began with a casual remark exchanged during a seemingly ordinary dinner. Sophie swirled her wine, her face a mask of feigned indifference, concealing the tempest of thoughts brewing beneath the surface. "I've been thinking," she said, her voice casual, yet her eyes glinted with intensity. "I crave something deeper." I halted, knife poised above the tender meat, an eyebrow arching in intrigue. "Something more," she whispered, her lips curling into a faint smile, a spark of excitement dancing in her eyes. With other men, the words struck like a heavy stone, leaving an indelible mark. A heavy weight settled in my chest, hunger slipping away like sand through my fingers. Yet I held my ground, masking the turmoil within. I had heard whispers of those who ventured into open marriages, but this was no shared conversation. It was a bold proclamation. Excitement surged through me as I set my fork down. "What are you trying to convey, Sophie?" Her eyes darted to the side, a flash of something, neither guilt nor shame, but a fierce defiance. "My heart belongs to you, Daniel, yet the sands of time slip through our fingers. I yearn to venture into the unknown." My heart raced as she spoke, her words painting a picture of adventure across Europe. Yet beneath it all lurked the chilling reality of betrayal to our sacred vows. "Did you really believe this was the right moment to confront it?" I inquired, my voice unwavering, as she merely shrugged, lifting her glass for another sip of wine. "I'm laying it all out there. Isn't that the vow we made to one another?" Her words struck me like a lightning bolt, leaving me utterly speechless. I stood there, the urge to scream clawing at my throat, my fists itching to pound the table, yet I held back. Instead, I nodded slowly, my thoughts racing like a storm brewing in the distance. "Indeed, Sophie, the truth holds immense value." Her face radiated with relief, a fleeting moment of triumph. Yet she remained blissfully unaware of the storm that was about to descend upon her. In the days that followed, I donned the mask of the understanding husband, navigating the delicate dance of emotions with careful precision. I hung on her every word as she enumerated her desires and her quest for freedom, all the while battling the tempest of fury surging within me. Yet I discovered that rage alone is a hollow force without a strategy, so I devised one. Sophie had always approached her social media with an unwavering precision. She crafted her posts with the precision of an artist, each one a carefully framed glimpse into a seemingly flawless existence, captivating our friends and family. I had never been the type to explore her account, but now I scrutinized every detail with intense focus. I delved into her rhythms, the shadows of her admirers, the men who dared to leave comments that crossed the line of familiarity. Amidst the chaos, one name echoed with a haunting clarity. Ethan. Ethan had once shared an office with her, a man whose presence was marked by an overwhelming cloud of cologne and a stream of gym selfies, each accompanied by fervent motivational quotes that echoed his relentless pursuit of perfection. Our paths had crossed at a company party, and from that very first encounter, an undeniable aversion surged within me. In that moment, a deep-seated loathing for him ignited within me. Under the guise of a false identity, I began reaching out to Ethan, masquerading as Sophie. He replied in an instant, his voice laced with flirtation and a palpable eagerness. A wave of nausea washed over me as I read his replies. Yet I pressed on, steering the conversation into darker, more explicit realms. In just a matter of days, I found myself staring at screenshots that revealed his heartfelt confessions, each word dripping with longing as he expressed how deeply he missed her and painted vivid pictures of their next encounter. Next time, that was all I craved. As the shadows deepened and the night wrapped around us, I found myself standing face to face with Sophie, ready to confront the truth that lingered in the air. She sprawled on the couch, her fingers dancing over the screen of her phone, completely unaware of the tempest gathering just beyond the window. "Sophie," I said, my voice steady yet resolute, "we need to talk." Her eyes shot up, irritation flickering across her face. "What comes next?" I flung my phone onto the coffee table, the impact echoing in the stillness of the room. The screen flickered to life, revealing a cascade of messages from Ethan, her face drained of color. Would you be willing to shed some light on this? I inquired, my arms crossed tightly against my chest. Her mouth moved in frantic motions, a desperate gasp for breath, like a fish caught out of water. How did I uncover the truth? I cut in, my voice escalating with urgency. Is it truly significant? Sophie, the truth has been slipping through your fingers, and I can feel the weight of your deception hanging in the air between us. As I've poured my heart into crafting a life alongside you, you've been carelessly discarding it all. For what purpose? This jester. It's not what it looks like, she stammered, her voice trembling with urgency. A bitter laugh escaped my lips. It is precisely what it appears to be. Rest assured I've already handled it. Her eyes grew wide with astonishment. What are you trying to say? I leaned in, my breath mingling with hers just inches apart. I dispatched those messages to Ethan's wife and his boss, setting the stage for what was to come. In a final act of consideration, I sent them off to our friends and family. She gasped, the sound cutting through the silence like a knife. You couldn't have. Oh, I certainly did. But wait, there's more. I sharpened my voice, letting the chill seep through. Tomorrow I will step into the office of a divorce lawyer, a pivotal moment that could change everything. Do you crave adventure, Sophie? Very well, take it, but you will possess it in my absence. The aftermath struck like a thunderclap. Within mere days, Ethan's world shattered as his wife took the bold step to file for divorce. His employer was far from pleased with the unfolding scandal. Sophie's social media erupted in a storm of questions and harsh judgments, each notification a reminder of the chaos unfolding around her. Her meticulously crafted facade began to shatter, collapsing beneath the heavy burden of her deceit. She reached out, desperation lacing her voice as she pleaded for me to reconsider. Yet I chose to turn away from her. My decision was resolute. A week later, I packed my bags and stepped out, leaving her behind in the empty shell of the house that had once echoed with our laughter. Before I walked away, I ensured that my share of the mortgage was firmly in her name. If she yearned for adventure, she would have to fund it herself. As the months slipped by, life continued its relentless march forward. With unwavering determination, I channeled my energy into rebuilding my life, immersing myself in work, diving into hobbies, and surrounding myself with the steadfast friends who had remained by my side. Sophie, in that moment, found herself cast out, a pariah in a world that once embraced her. Her reputation lay in ruins, shattered and scattered like glass across the floor. What began as a thrill spiraled into a haunting nightmare from which she could find no escape. Whispers among mutual acquaintances reached my ears, revealing that she had been cast out from her job, the consequence of insidious rumors of her infidelity seeping into the very walls of her workplace. In the end, Ethan proved to be nothing more than a fleeting shadow, a whisper of disappointment that lingered in the air. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the room, an unexpected message from her illuminated my screen, stirring a mix of curiosity and anticipation within me. The moment was fleeting, filled with urgency and a sense of impending doom. Could we have a moment to talk? My gaze lingered on the screen, the weight of the decision pressing down on me, before I finally hit delete, severing the connection with a single click. The silence hung heavy in the air, a weighty void where words once flowed freely. Sophie had chosen her path, and I had chosen mine. Ultimately, she found the thrill she craved, though it unfolded in a manner she had never envisioned. Yet the tale was far from over. In the process of reconstructing my existence, I unearthed profound lessons hidden within Sophie's treachery, lessons that reshaped my understanding in ways I never anticipated. In search of solace, I stepped into a room filled with strangers, each carrying their own burdens, all bound by shared experiences that echoed my own. In that place, I encountered souls who had endured unimaginable suffering, yet had discovered the strength to transform their anguish into a powerful mission. Their tales ignited a fire within me, compelling me to pour my energy into a pursuit that truly mattered. I launched a podcast that invites individuals to share their deeply personal stories of betrayal and the journey toward healing, all while remaining anonymous. It captured attention swiftly as audiences connected deeply with the raw, unfiltered emotions and the unwavering resilience that echoed in every episode. My podcast transformed into a powerful sanctuary for my own healing, while simultaneously guiding countless others towards solace and resilience. Sophie's life, however, plunged deeper into chaos. She fought to restore her reputation, yet the relentless grip of the internet showed no mercy. Screenshots linger like ghosts, and the hushed murmurs at parties have morphed into a palpable tension of outright avoidance. She fled to a quaint little town, seeking refuge from the relentless judgment that haunted her, only to discover a suffocating isolation that twisted her heart into bitterness. Whispers from our mutual friends reached my ears, revealing that she had ventured into a new romance. Yet like a flame that flickers and dies, the spark of their connection faded swiftly. Trust is a fragile thread, easily severed by the weight of deep betrayal. The podcast unveiled a realm of possibilities I had never dared to imagine. Invitations poured in, each one a chance to share my journey, to weave my tale of resilience, and inspire others to unearth their own strength amidst the shadows of adversity. With every step onto the stage, a powerful wave of purpose washed over me, igniting a realization that I was truly embracing a life that resonated with my deepest values. Years later, a letter arrived in the mail, its presence igniting a flicker of anticipation within me. A message from Sophie flickered on the screen, drawing in every ounce of attention. The envelope lay there, unassuming, yet the neatness of her handwriting betrayed a flicker of uncertainty. I wrestled with the idea of discarding it, yet an insatiable curiosity tugged at my resolve. Within the confines of the envelope lay a solitary page, an apology that resonated with sincerity, though it arrived long after the moment had passed. If you found today's tale captivating, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and join our community by subscribing to the channel. And remember to hit that bell icon. We appreciate your time and attention. Until next time, stay curious.